Hello everyone, I'm going to explain the trade that I took in the morning session. There are a lot of sell entries today, and I overtraded. I'm not in control in the morning, so I directly jump into the one daily time frame. Here in one daily time frame, in the morning time, it's kind of sweeping the high and going lower. So I went all the way back to 4 hour. In 4 hour, e- equalize formed and rise inside this range. So initially we expect if uh, this is really good bullish leg. Initially we expected one thing. Once the price sweep this high, we can look for some sort of um, sell entry. So we have to wait for this liquidity to take first. So that's the plan for the day. And once it liquidity has been attained, we can expect the um, draw liquidity should be here inside this fair value gap aligned with this equal lows. So this is my plan for the today's session. So we planned this. Okay. So the past 2 days has been swept. So 1 hour, nothing is there. The same liquidity pool. In order to go for sell, we should like to see this liquidity to take first in order to go for sell, or else this liquidity uh, area should give some price action in order to go for buy. So in 15 minutes, you can clearly see this fair value gap. Inside this fair value gap, price give a lot of price action. Into this price action, we are getting manipulated and enter some sort of sell entries and get stopped out. According to higher time frame, this is a clear down liquidity. In order to go for sell, I should see this fair value, this liquidity pool to run first before going lower. But, but since the price in 15 minutes kind of giving some sort of like building a high, good push to the upside, low sweep. There is no structure shift yet. Once the price close below this level, we start keep on putting sell entries. Unfortunately, our first sell entries in lower time frame stopped me out at this point. Once this liquidity, this entire liquidity has been swept after this move, once swept, I went all the way back to 3 minutes. Yep. This is the liquidity area, the liquidity pool. So this is the liquidity pool. Fair value gap gives some sort of accumulation, displacement to the upside. Series of up close candle, one big down close candle. So I like to see price should close below this level, which means I like to see this high supposed to get protect. Since it's a big down close candle, in 1 minute you can clearly see this area. Here, series of up close candle, one big down close candle close below this fair value gap, which is printed in the 1 minute time frame. So price literally close below this level. So once the price close below this level, I like to see this fair value gap holding the price pushing lower towards my drawn liquidity, which is nothing but the 4 hour fair value gap or this fair value gap. As per my wish, price come all the way down close below this level, goes up, forming some sort of level, print a low, print a high. This is a minor sweep, structure shift to the downside, come and tap this fair value gap, but just tap not filled, displaced through this level, break through this fair value gap getting tapped, keep on going. I'm not executed any trade in this area. I should supposed to take some entries here, but I'm not taking any entries. I just waited because I took a lot of couple losses here. I bit afraid to take entry. So once the price break below this low and the fair value gap remain unfilled, I put my limit order at this point. This is my first entry, and my second entry inside this fair value gap. There's a big fair value gap in this area, so I put my limit order at this point. Got it? This is my first entry. This is my second entry. This is supposed to be my second entry, but unfortunately, I'm not ended up taking this entry. I just wait for the price action inside this fair value gap. So once the fair value gap gives good reaction, like series of up close candle, one big down close candle inside this fair value gap, I entered my position here. So I supposed to enter here, but I'm not entered. My first position is this, and second position after seeing this big displacement inside this fair value gap. In high time frame, it should be a sweep. I entered my second position here. Put every stop losses at this point. So my entry should be this. My entry was this, and my first entry, my second entry, everything around this level, and my target is going to be. Fortunately, it gives 1:2 beautifully, but I kept my target. So I targeted this point inside this fair value gap. I targeted this fair value gap aligned with this liquidity pool. Yeah, this is the one. I targeted this fair value gap. Almost it getting tapped, I guess. Yeah, not tapped, but almost come and tap this fair value gap. So this is my target. This is my TP inside this fair value gap. So this I look for my TP inside this level. So it gives almost 1 to 2.3, right? But the thing is, this is the 1 hour fair value gap. Inside lot of liquidity is there. After sweeping all this liquidity price goes higher. No structure shift yet. Come below, holding this fair value gap. Give structure shift to the upside. Give structure shift. So you can see this. This is the first time a candle this plays through this level. Come and tap this area. Yep, and keep on going high. Going high into this engineered liquidity. Always this kind of liquidity. Always this kind of liquidity is going to be a low resistance liquidity run. You should always remember that. A high and low fail to make a higher high. The structure shift is always be a low resistance liquidity run. Got it? So this is a significant low that closed below this level. So this should be my structure shift point. Structure shift, big displacement on fair value price this and this level. I entered my first position here, second position inside this range. I kept my stop losses at this point. I like to see continuation all the way down to this fair value gap. But unfortunately, the fair value gap remain unfortunately the fair value gap remain unfilled. Just tap this fair value gap, sweeping all those this recently engineered liquidity, low, high, this fair value gap. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, right? Not to go for buy. This fair value gap is already disrespected. The fair value gap that's supposed to get respected is disrespected at this point. Getting close above this level, come and tap this breaker. low to high. This is the last manipulation candle before the structure shift. So this is the structure shift. Come and tap, go all the way higher towards the down liquidity. Beautiful, right? So this firewall gap flipped. So I can quote flipped. So this seller's firewall gap getting flipped here. Come and tap this breaker. So one thing for sure, sorry. Um, if I draw my draw leg, this is the last manipulation leg before the structure shift. If I plot, if I plot this level from this point to this point, what is my draw liquidity should be? Now the price getting reversed exactly at 2 to 2.5. So I don't need this target. All I need a 1:2, right? So I put my 1:2 target. Uh, Beautiful. This target, whatever it is, 1:8, 1:2.5, whatever it is, 1:2. So price exactly getting reversed at this point. You can see this, right? Ginger liquidity swept low. You can see every liquidity inside this area. This swept, this getting swept. Big displacement to the upside, leave the fair value gap, holding the price. Break above, come and tap. Beautiful. So this fair value gap beautifully mark that level. So inside this range, this is the 1 hour fair value gap. This is not 1 hour. This is the 1 hour fair value gap aligned with this liquidity pool. So every pool has been swept. So under the price, print a low, new the manipulation low before the structure shift point. I draw my fifth from this place to this place, and I projected. What's the projected target? See where the price started reversed. Not here, but what's where the price start to get reversed to the downside. Exactly, exactly at this point. So think about this for a moment. So if you're going long, putting limit order here, put the stop loss at this low. Yep, put the stop loss at this low, targeting this high, at least this high or this high, whatever it is. 1:2.8. I don't need 1:2.8. I need 1:2.5, right? So inside this already gap. Yeah, I just put 1:2.5. Beautiful entry, beautiful sell, beautiful buy. Everything so far so good. Beautiful aligned. After sweeping the level, last manipulation leg before the section shift, come and tap this level limit order, put the stop at the high. 1:2, decent 1:2. This is the decent 1:2. And once the liquidity, every liquidity has been held inside the 4 hour fair value gap. After almost tapping this level, price print a high. This fair value gap almost hold the price, pushing higher. Structure shift, come on, structure shift displays through this level. The fair value gap holding the price, no longer holding the price. Come and tap the fair. Come and tap this area exactly at 10:55 and go all the way up, flipping this fair value gap to close above this high. Once this fair value gap getting flipped, the down liquidity should be this high, and price keep on going higher. After taking this high, give big displacement, structure shift, leave these fair value gaps. But unfortunately, this fair value gap failed to hold. Keep on pushing higher. So if you can see one thing, you can see one thing for this whole range where the price repriced. Once the price take this liquidity inside the 2 to 2.5 ratio, price start to reverse back to the equilibrium point. Equilibrium 0.5 to 0.62. So where the price getting reversed? Exactly at this range. Come all the way down, down, low. So we are supposed to, this fair value gaps supposed to hold, fail to hold, go above, sweep all those high, come lower, and it's ran through all my stop losses. Unfortunately, I added a lot of entries here. This is my first buy model. I beautifully closed all my positions here, but unfortunately, I am getting manipulated. Once this high getting swept, enter my first position right here. It's my first position. It gets stopped, and this is my second position. This is also get stopped, and this is my third position after the second shift. This is my first. This is one entry in limit order, and inside this only I add one more pyramiding. So everything was a loser after this. So after sweeping this high price, kind of pushing lower, so I entered here, put the stop at the high. It stopped him out. Again, gives a higher high. Again, price after sweeping this high gives some sort of sell model. I like to see this for fair value gap to hold. If you can see clearly one thing, like there is no structure shift below any kind of swing low, right? No swing low getting displaced, and this is a lost manipulated move to the upside, take all those to greedy, give big displacement to the downside, created a fair value gap. Unfortunately, this move come all the way back to the equilibrium level, and failed to close below this fair value gap. This fair value gap beautifully holding the price and start to pushing higher and take out this target. Then it got reversed. So the whole week, the last two couple of weeks was complete bullish, but I unfortunately keep on selling. So that's it. This is that trade model that I took in the morning. I beautifully closed my profits at this point. I couldn't recognize this buy model. I expected this parallel gap to hold bearish, but unfortunately it's ran through to the upside and keep on pushing higher. And this 1, 2, 3, 4 trades are the over trade that I took in the morning session with the minimum risk, but I'm not appreciated that. These are all the over trades that I took. I'm not in control. I almost lost more than half of my profits in with these trades, with these stupid trades. So I should have closed my laptop and walked away after I closed this profits. So I'm not in control. I getting manipulated from the not manipulated from the market. I was great today and I keep on trading and losing in and get got losing trades in every accounts. Okay, have fun. That's the game for today. And everything is all right. Okay, see you tomorrow.